How's it
All right.
going?
Welcome. This is our Halloween episode.
Where we kiss on
I
Halloween.
am you know, Lord of the Rings. I'm not a specific character.
You are Lord of the Rings.
I am all of Lord of the Rings. He's
I'm Pooh Shiesty wearing a hockey jersey.
he's wearing Fornsburg.
It's Forsberg.
Um could have a better season so far, but it is what it is. But as always, once again, we are brought to you by wannaparlay.com. Make sure you use that promo code JMP.
Get you 10%, or not 10%, minimum $10.
Yes.
Maximum 25 or 250. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there you go.
Deposit match.
Deposit at least $10, get a 100% deposit match up to $250.
That's what it is. Yeah,
Just like you said.
that's close.
And if you're going to be paying attention to tomorrow, UC has got a huge game.
And we're gonna be naked for it.
Yep, Utah. But pay attention because
Speaking of the game,
yeah,
UC is 10-point underdogs.
which is absolutely unreal.
We literally have, if you go by how they're playing, really, Brandon Sorsby might be the best quarterback besides Fernando Mendoza.
Sorsby has had a Heisman season so far.
He has one turnover, and the turnover was in the first game.
Yeah, he has played unreal.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you are going to pay attention, we are going to put out a parlay for wannaparlay.com. It's going to be UC money line, but a couple other things. So just pay attention to that. We will be posting that soon. But why don't we go ahead and talk about football? I wasn't on the Tuesday episode
because he was home touching himself,
busy with work, So whenever I'm not there, it's because work is limiting my availability. But the shout out to Gary Mitchell, if he's going to be watching this episode, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking the interest in watching us. And kind of like what he said, we should do a drunk podcast,
which we might do
tomorrow. But I'm drunk now. But let's move on because obviously, Jake can't drink. He's got work tonight. Obviously, Steelers lost. It is what it is. We're still 4-3. Hopefully, we can get a win this weekend.
Now that we're here, can you explain why you didn't want to answer me when I was talking shit to you? Since you wanted to talk shit to me about the Bengals.
I was also asleep.
Oh, okay.
So at halftime, I went to bed.
I was just sitting there like, oh,
so I was
taking a shit on you.
Well, at halftime, I really thought, defense looks good. 17-6 at halftime.
Was not.
Or I forget what it was.
It was like 7-6. The Packers were winning.
No, they were not. Pittsburgh was winning. Yeah, go ahead, look it up, fucking bitch. Go ahead, look it up. You're gonna be wrong. But it is what it is. Steelers still 4-3. Go ahead, look it up.
That's what I'm doing.
What does it say at halftime?
Halftime.
Yeah, 16-7, wasn't it?
16-7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's close,
bitch. So first game we want to cover is going to be Denver and Houston, and if this is not a blowout for Denver,
Houston's defense is nasty.
Well, also, I forgot. Nico Collins is healthy. He cleared concussion protocol.
But they don't have Woody Marks.
Yeah, but half the time, they don't even fucking use him.
I don't think it really matters because I think Denver's just going to sack CJ Stroud for
you. Yeah, Denver's really good. I don't know.
But
you're not beating Denver.
Nico's playing. There is no pass return.
Yeah, but
white boy Riley Moss.
Nico Collins has not been getting the ball all season.
He's also missed like 2 games, I think, hasn't he? Like just like these last 2.
Yeah, he has because he's on my fantasy. So is Jackson Smith and Jigba, so I've been fine. But with PS2 out, I still do not see Denver losing.
I don't either. I just think it's gonna be low scoring.
It is
unless Denver's offense does what it's been doing last like 5 or 6 quarters.
But it is kind of crazy to me that Houston is favored in this matchup. They're -1.5 spread.
That's ignorant.
So I would take Denver spread +1.5, and
I wouldn't even do that. I'd just take Denver.
Well, I think they play. I really do. I think they play home field advantage, and I think it does matter. I think it matters more in college.
Normally, home field
obviously.
Like a field goal.
Yes.
So that means they think Denver would win by like 2.
Yeah, that's more accurate. But I think Denver will win by more than 2.
I agree. I don't think that Houston's offense is really going to do anything.
No, I don't think so. And then I I mean, unless Houston pulls off a major upset, I don't see that changing. I think Denver still wins. It is kind of crazy how the spread is -1.5 for Houston, but when you look at their defense, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I think it's going to be more of a low scoring game because but Denver's offense has been starting to roll a little bit lately.
Yeah, I think I think in the last 3 weeks they've really played RJ Harvey more.
Dude, you have 3 fucking touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like what?
So I think being able to use someone like RJ Harvey, we actually have a Madden franchise where I'm the Broncos,
And he
and
traded Bo Nix for Jackson Dart.
well, Bo Nix wanted too much money, and you also had 0 re-sign interest. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Sign him.
Give him a? If I were to sign him, he'd be making 75 mil a season at that point with his bonus in Madden.
Yeah.
So I had to make the trade. So sorry, Broncos fans.
And also, it's a great week for bye weeks because we don't have to watch the Jets or the Browns play.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's really that mad either about that. But the next game.
Oh, hold on. Actually, another thing I wanted to say about you talking about the Steelers. You told me that you said there's no way we lose this game.
Well, I thought it looked good at halftime. That's why I went to bed. I said I can rest.
No, but you told me that on this podcast.
I did. And I mean, literally any Steelers fan would agree at halftime. You went to bed happy.
If they went to bed, then they stayed
Well,
up.
I
And
did.
like, maybe not. Tucker Kraft's kind of taking a shit on us.
Yeah, when I woke up and I saw Tucker Kraft's stat,
he had like 8 catches for 100
man,
yards and 2 touchdowns.
And I was already pissed that I had to wake up to go to work, so I was even more mad that the Tucker Kraft dropped 134 receiving yards against us.
Yeah, I think it's 140.
Well, whatever. Fuck you.
Way.
But with that being said, Colts at Pittsburgh, and now remind you, the last 4 times the Colts have visited Pittsburgh, it has not been, or not visited Pittsburgh. The last 4 Colts Steelers games has been an absolute blowout.
But
not this season.
I was about to say, the Steelers. I think the Colts might be the best team in the league.
Look, I love my Steelers. I love my Steelers more than anybody. But we are losing this weekend.
It might be bad.
No, I don't think it's gonna be bad.
Dude,
I think getting Kyle Duggar really is gonna show a lot.
They just did that because Deshaun Elliott's out.
And that's fine, but most of our tackles this season have came from Juan Thornhill and Deshaun Elliott. So obviously the formation that they're doing drops the safeties a lot. And I think Kyle Duggar is the perfect safety to bring in for that scheme. So I'm excited to see how he is. But obviously it's the first game with a new team. I don't expect him to be perfect.
But you don't think it's like kind of like, why are a team that's lost 2 or 3 games, whatever the Patriots have lost, want to trade this dude?
Well, I think it's because he's 31 years old.
He's 29.
No, Kyle Duggar's 31, and I think he's due money this year, and they're not going to resign him.
They actually just signed him to a deal last year.
Oh well, thank you. We'll take him for a year and a half.
Oh, the fuck are the Patriots out?
Yeah, go ahead and look up his age. You can be wrong again.
Okay.
0 for 2. Started the podcast 10 minutes in. That's crazy. That's a record.
I went to the fucking.
Go ahead, look up his age. But Pittsburgh is. I mean, I would love for them to win, but the Colts just have everything going right now. They look good.
29.
Oh, okay. I was wrong.
So one for one. One.
Woo.
So now you're not doing it. So fuck you.
But Pittsburgh can. I still think Pittsburgh can win. It just depends on the type of defense that shows up. And Daniel Jones has not looked invincible, but Jonathan Taylor does look invincible.
Jonathan Taylor's like Jesus Christ walking.
And our worst attribute on defense is run defense. So, yeah.
And Michael Pittman has been playing out of his mind.
Yeah, well, pass defense. The Steelers make up.
Dude, they have 3 good receivers.
Yeah, but the Steelers do make up for their pass defense, but their rush defense is so ass. So bad. So, yeah. I mean, I will not be surprised if we lose. I'll be more shocked if we win.
So who are you picking?
I'm picking Colts, but I would take the -3 spread. Honestly, they look good.
I would take mine.
Now the Colts have not played a great team every week when we look at their schedule.
No one has besides the
But
Chiefs.
the games that they do play,
Giants, but
they look phenomenal. And the one thing that sticks out to me,
there's not a game they've looked bad.
the one thing that sticks out, that's exactly where I'm going with this. The one thing that sticks out to me is that they're consistent from week to week.
Yeah, they're averaging like 30 points a game.
So yeah, so
and Jonathan Taylor has 4 3-touchdown games.
And I like home field advantage. I've said that for years. I like home field advantage. I think that does matter within college and professional level. I think home field advantage. I don't know what I just said.
I know. Slurring.
But I think it matters. And in this case, it won't matter. But Colts are good. And at some point, you have to accept that.
Unfortunately, because fuck the Colts. I don't like the Colts, but
they are good. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I think
Steelers.
I think it's gonna be another Jonathan Taylor day.
Yeah. If I'm the OC for the Colts, I'm looking at the Steelers. I'm saying he needs to have 30 attempts, probably,
or throwing the ball too. Shit.
No, throwing the ball, we're fine. We're second in the league in takeaways still.
The ball.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Next game on the list, we got 49ers and Giants,
and still no Brock Purdy.
And still, I mean, not still, but no Cam Scatterboo.
Well, yeah, he fucking snapped his leg in half
last
week.
Yeah. I would agree with the spread at -2.5. I don't think the 49ers are that great, but
their defense isn't that great either.
It could be a Tyron Tracy, no. I'm not even going to say a legacy game because he made a good statement last year.
I was about to say, yeah, I think he was close to 1,000 yards last year.
He was over 1,000.
Was he? Yeah, I was about to say he didn't play bad. It's just Cam Scatterboo's a psychopath.
So really not even a bad replacement. So I think the Jackson Dart Cam Scatterboo connection.
I feel like this game will be high scoring too.
Yeah, but I think the Cam Scatterboo and Jackson Dart connection was special. So plugging Tyrone Tracy
connection to handing the ball up.
Well, they just played good together. But still, I think Tyrone Tracy is great to pick up in fantasy. But I still would not bet on the Giants.
I mean, we have 200 fab in our league, and somebody dropped 180 on him.
I dropped 50, and I thought that was a lot.
I dropped like 80, and I thought it was going to get him. I was like, okay.
So,
and now he's gone.
Well, that guy's going to be fucked if there's another big free agent.
Yeah.
So, that's
fine.
I'm
salty, too, because I dropped Kyle Monungai, and now DeAndre Swift's not playing this week.
Mm-hmm. That sucks.
But I didn't drop him in my other league.
That's fine. But yeah, I still see 49ers covering the -2.5 spread. I don't see them losing.
I think it'll be a tight game.
I think you're right. And it'll be high scoring. No, it's not.
But it's also the San Francisco scheme is really good, and they always just do good. It doesn't matter.
Well, Giants do got like a good young defensive core with like Drew Phillips, Dexter Lawrence is getting up there.
They signed Javon Holland in the offseason.
Javon Holland was a great signing for them.
They still got Brian Burns. They got Bobby Okereke.
They're good. He's getting up there. He's like 30, 29.
Yeah, but he's still good.
But
in real life, you can be good and not in Madden.
Yeah, Madden.
His rating starts dropping.
As soon as you hit 30, you're going from 80 overall to 74.
Yeah.
And they don't ask questions.
Even if you had the best season of your life.
Yeah. Falcons, Patriots. I think look insane.
Spank them.
Patriots, Drake May is having a season.
I think the Colts and the Patriots might be the two best teams.
They are definitely the two best teams.
And Drake May might be the best quarterback in the league at the moment.
Yeah.
He is playing unreal.
Well, I think it helps too that like with a guy of his size being dual threat is just insane.
Yeah. I mean,
what is he, 6'2", 6'3"? I
think he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah. And he can run like Jackson Dart does.
Yeah, but he's not as reckless as Jackson Dart.
No, and thank God, because you probably don't want him to be as reckless as Jackson Dart is. But Drake May is great for the Patriots. And as much as that sucks to say, because
they had what?
They have 6 Super Bowl rings.
They had 4 or 5 bad.
There's no more, because Steelers need to at least be tied still. We don't need anybody with 7.
They look so good, though.
But yeah, the Patriots do look good.
And Atlanta, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with
them. Can you believe they lost to the Steelers?
I can't believe how they play. It makes no sense.
No,
they beat the fuck out of somebody. Lose to the Panthers by 30.
They have no.
And then they lose to the Dolphins by 30.
And they have no true wide receiver one.
Who?
The Patriots.
Oh, I'm talking about Atlanta.
Oh.
I don't get how they're a team, like how they play. It makes no sense.
Well, losing 30-0 against Carolina, I think tells us a lot.
They also just lost 34-6 to the Dolphins.
Yeah, it just doesn't
Who
make
scored
sense.
6 points on
Well,
Thursday.
Kirk Cousins played. So,
Okay.
well, yeah, I mean, he hasn't played a game in fucking 14 weeks.
They also,
I don't expect him to be
the game
good.
against the Dolphins too.
Yeah.
Bijan had 8 carries.
Yeah. That's probably because they were losing from the first drive.
That's the only offense you have.
I know, but if you're losing,
because Drake London didn't play.
Yeah, but if you're in a position where you're losing by 2 possessions like they were in the first quarter, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking run it 3 times out of 4
I would
downs?
at least be giving it to Bijan.
And they did.
No, they didn't. He had 8 carries.
Okay, 1 carry per drive when you're losing by 2 possessions probably is not the worst play calling. They just suck right now with Kirk Cousins.
They also don't give.
You cannot tell me I'm wrong about that.
They don't give the ball to fucking playmakers either, unless Drake London's playing.
Most of the time, they're giving the ball to Bijan and Drake London.
Yeah, but they also have a fucking wide receiver playing tight end, and
their 2 bad losses came against their box score, where they look and Drake London did not get the ball and Bijan does not rush.
Yeah, but I feel like that means you should do that. Then.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can't do that every single week because you're going to play defenses that you're
Jamar.
looking at those 2 people.
Jamar has like fucking 90 targets. It's week 8.
Well, and that didn't happen until Joe Flacco came in and realized, I got the best receiver in the league.
That's because Jake Browning's dog shit.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying the Falcons are the Falcons because Kirk Cousins playing.
They lost to the Panthers 30-0 with Michael Penix.
Yeah, but that's the only true bad loss that they've had under Michael Penix so far.
I don't think so. I think they've had some other bad ones.
But Kirk Cousins is.
I agree that Kirk Cousins.
But you cannot expect Kirk Cousins to come in and play fucking lights out after not playing for 14 fucking straight weeks. What do you expect him to do?
I think
that's a loss. You're giving them a loss by starting Kirk Cousins, who has not started a regular season game in 14 weeks.
They scored 10 last week when Michael Penix played. They scored 10 points against 49ers.
Okay, then what they do against Buffalo?
They beat them because
exactly.
Josh Allen
so that's fine.
Dog shit.
That's fine. But you're beating a number 1 seed in the AFC. That's a good sign. That means Michael Penix is the answer. But Kirk Cousins,
they're actually like the fucking tits.
At the time, that was 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
What, against the Bills?
Yes. So yes, Buffalo was at least number 1 or number 2 in the AFC 3 weeks ago. Were they not?
I don't think so.
Yes, they were. They were undefeated.
Because the Patriots.
They were undefeated.
The Patriots just beat them. That was their second loss in a row, and the Patriots took their spot.
So they're the number 2 seed in the AFC at that time, at that loss.
They weren't, because then the Patriots would be the ones.
Who else?
They would go down to number fucking 5.
Okay, but the Bills are a good team, and the Falcons beat them with Michael Penix. So you can't say the Falcons are a bad team at all.
The Falcons
just because Kirk Cousins. No, Kirk Cousins is a quarterback. What do you expect to do?
They are a bad team.
They're not.
They're bad.
Games like that are going to happen where you lose to the fucking Panthers.
They've had 4 of them. Yeah,
but their defense is so good that they're going to make up for it the rest of the season, and they will be fine. They will be a playoff team.
If their defense was good, they wouldn't give up 34 and 30 to the Panthers and the fucking Dolphins.
And would you rather that happen in the beginning of the season or the end of the season? You can fix that. You can fix that. And if there are any defenses around the NFL that can fix their defenses, it's Atlanta, because they were a top 10 defense last year.
Why? Why would they be able to fix their defense?
Because it's early in the season. You're playing bad early in the season. It's different when you're playing bad late in the season, heading into playoffs, then you're fucked. But if it's week 5, week 6, they're 3-4.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
That means nothing right now. They're 3-4.
I know. I'm not saying that. They're not making
it. All right. Well, we will replay that in a couple weeks.
The fucking Panthers are better than
that right now. I'm sure they are, but Bryce Young is not going to look invincible forever. They're not. Chuba can't stay healthy.
They play better than the Falcons.
They played good for 3 weeks. Let's pump the brakes on the Panthers a little bit. Yeah, and they played good for 3 weeks. We haven't seen them play good in 3 years. So let's pump the brakes a little bit on the Panthers. They've played 3 good. They played 3 good weeks. But who do they play?
When did the Falcons been good?
But who do they play?
When have the Falcons been good?
The Falcons are good because of their defense, and Michael Penix is good.
When have they been good? You're saying the Panthers haven't been good in so long. When have the Falcons been good?
Okay, but the Falcons have been good way longer than the fucking Carolina Panthers, and there's no way you can argue that.
Neither one of them.
The Falcons are light years ahead of the Panthers. How are you going to argue that?
They're not.
Yes, they are.
If they're light years ahead, they would have a better record.
The Panthers haven't had a winning record since 2016. So you're trying to debate that the Falcons are worse than the Panthers right now. No.
Yes.
No.
The Panthers are.
What have the Panthers done? What have the Panthers done?
30-0.
That's 1 week.
with Michael
And it's
Penix
early in the
and
season.
Drake
That's what I'm
London.
saying. It's early in the season. So you let time roll out.
Okay.
The Panthers haven't been good in 3 fucking years. So what makes you think they're going to be good this year after 3
Neither
weeks
have
of
the
good faith?
Falcons.
But they haven't played anybody good.
Who?
The Panthers.
They played the Falcons, who you said are better than them, and they beat them 30-0.
And that's what I said. It's early in the season. So if there's any defense in the NFL that can recover from a 30-0 loss to the Panthers, it's the fucking Atlanta Falcons,
who just lost 34-6.
They're in the first thirds of the season. Okay, we'll compare it to a third, second third, and a full third. They're in the first third of the season.
It's actually halfway through the season.
And if 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago?
No, right now when they're 3-4.
No, I'm talking about the 30-0 win that the Panthers had. When was that? Week 4? Yes. So beginning of the season. Beginning of the season.
And then their defense just gave up 34 to the Dolphins, 2 through 4
probably
and no
probably
kicks.
because Kirk Cousins cannot keep a possession alive for more than 3 minutes. So what the fuck do you think the defense is going to do?
And guess what the fucking Dolphins did not do yesterday? Couldn't keep up possession.
Okay, but when Kirk Cousins is playing,
they couldn't score.
When Kirk Cousins is playing, the defense is playing twice the amount of snaps than when Michael Penix is playing. So what do you expect the defense? Exactly. And you're using that one game against the Falcons. You are.
Yeah, and you're using that one game against the Panthers.
That was week 4.
Okay. It doesn't matter what week
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I think the earlier the season, the earlier the loss, the easier it is to overcome that and become a better team. Which do you trust the Carolina defense
I don't
alone?
trust either one of them.
Okay, but do you trust Carolina defense or the Atlanta defense to overcome a loss? Well, who do you think can overcome a loss? Carolina or Atlanta?
Neither.
Atlanta, maybe the team that has Jesse Bates.
I think Atlanta has a better chance.
Yes, they do.
Defense is neither one. Like Atlanta's
but
defense
they're the better team
every other week.
But Atlanta is the better team.
I don't think so.
Yes, they are. You're wrong. But we'll go on because we're not going to take too much time on this. And it's okay. Hey, sometimes it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, I'm wrong. You were literally fucking bitching about fucking Anthony Richardson earlier in the season, saying Daniel Jones isn't a good quarterback.
Hey, and sometimes I can admit I was wrong.
You didn't admit it.
I did.
Just now.
Well, like a few weeks ago, I did.
No, you didn't.
Whatever.
Anyways, ass beating probably of the week. Chargers, Tennessee.
Well, I mean, Tennessee don't know what the fuck they're doing. So this is all just a growth year for Cam Ward. And you just
it's kind of hard to grow when you're getting fucked up every play.
Well, I mean, if you suck as bad, you'll get the picks to help you. At least protect Cam Ward because their offensive line is 29th in the league.
Probably because they fucking went and signed Dan Moore for fucking $60 million.
You know who's 30th in the league?
The Bengals. We're also like dead last in almost everything besides the Titans and the Jets. So,
well, the defensive, yeah. Offensive, no.
Well, now.
But
the Chargers, they're beating their ass.
Yeah, there's no way they're not. Even the 2 running backs that they pulled out of their ass are looking like better than half the starting running backs in the league, to be honest with you. Well, Hassan Haskins.
Jim Harbaugh probably runs the same offense that he had with Kyle Shanahan, and Kyle Shanahan makes every running back that he gets look good.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's gonna be like that.
But it's gonna be a Rico Dowdle type of day for the Panthers coming up.
It is because they actually just announced, I think, earlier today that he's gonna be getting majority of the carries.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is gonna matter because they're playing the Packers.
Yeah. Well, then also Coffee sent me a trade. I don't know if I sent you this. I don't know what he's thinking, if he thought I was going to accept this or something. But yeah, Panthers, dog shit. Oh, forgot we're talking about the Chargers and Titans.
Well, we can talk about it. It's just going to be an ass beating.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know how.
I think Herbert's going to.
Chargers definitely cover minus 9.5.
Is going to have a day.
Yeah.
Like, that's the same thing that's going to probably happen with the Packers because the Packers are like a different class compared to other teams.
He offered me Rico Dowdle and Chuba and Brian Thomas for Chris Olave and Rome Odunze. So I said no right away.
He also accepted a trade that was Juwan Jennings and Chuba Hubbard for Jamar Chase.
Yeah. So I'm not even going to entertain that.
Crazy.
Maybe I could send him.
No, but not right now.
But no, fuck that.
I mean, those 2 games probably going to be ass beatings.
Yeah.
Actually, the next 3 games in a row are going to be ass beatings.
Yeah.
Detroit and Minnesota, because guess who's playing this week?
I'm just going to let you know.
McCarthy.
Falcons fans are going to be mad at you.
That's fine.
Because that's going to get clipped probably. But somebody has to disagree with me at one point. I feel like all the
Oh,
comments on the
disagreeing
TikTok
with me. Yeah.
are disagreeing
There's
with you.
always like, this guy doesn't know ball. I'm just like, okay. Nope.
So with
Nope.
that being said, obviously I'll let Jake. Oh, Jacob has stopped recording.
Huh?
Obviously that's not right. We're still recording. This is it right here.
Oh.
But hey, I'll let Jake talk about this one because he thinks the Panthers are so good. So why don't we talk about Carolina and Green Bay?
I just said I think the Green Bay's going to win. They're a different class compared to everybody. They're in that upper echelon of teams.
Okay.
You're saying that like Michael Penix ain't playing this week, and he's about to get the fuck beat out of him by Drake May.
You don't know. You don't know.
Drake May played the fucking Browns last week, probably one of the better defenses in football, and smoked them.
Yeah, that's fine. But all I'm gonna say is if you're trying to compare the Panthers to what they've been doing recently, let's fucking look at the
last week.
Let's look. Yeah. No. Let's look at the last fucking 4 weeks that they played. They played the Bills, fucking got slaughtered.
I agree.
They played the Jets, won by 7.
Oh, also, if we're taking this into account, guess who didn't play that week?
Who?
Bryce Young. Like Michael Penix didn't play last week.
Oh, okay.
So that's the same, literally the exact same thing.
All right, okay. Then we'll look at the 3 wins that the Carolina Panthers had. We look at the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Cowboys. Who the Cowboys are literally? The Cowboys are literally ranked dead last in PFF grade and total defense this season.
Guess what they
so
did?
So the Panthers are playing the 3 worst defenses in football.
Not true. The Bengals defense is worse.
But okay, the Jets are pretty fucking bad at defense.
Yeah, and the Bengals gave up 40 to them.
Okay, the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys.
The Jets.
So if you want to use those 3 games as a leverage for the Panthers, then yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll let you all day long. All day long, I'll let you use that as leverage against me, against the Atlanta Falcons.
The Falcons played the same teams almost that the fucking Panthers have played.
But the Falcons have a defense that the Panthers don't. And when we're talking about head-to-head, week 4, they lose.
Yeah,
that's easily able to overcome that when it's early in the season.
But you're saying that like the Panthers have such a bad defense, but they have a better record than the Falcons.
Yeah, because they just got 3 wins against the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Cowboys.
Okay.
So yeah, out of the last 9 years, that's probably the best week stretch of games that they are actually favored to win. Right? Am I wrong?
So the Falcons, they beat a J.J. McCarthy team because J.J. McCarthy's dog shit.
Oh, okay.
Beat Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
Beat Josh Allen when he played maybe the worst game he's ever played.
Okay, yeah.
He did.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
No. That's fine.
Yeah.
Why do you think he had a bad game, though? Because of the Atlanta's defense was pressuring him, or he just woke up bad?
No, he literally was.
Oh, okay. So defense.
Did you watch the game?
So defense didn't play any.
No, okay.
Yeah, I did because I had a bet on it.
Okay. Did you?
But defense didn't play any part.
I'm not saying that it didn't, but if you watch the game, Josh Allen, there was times where he's not getting pressured and was just completely missing receivers.
Oh, is it not because he's getting pressured by the D line that Atlanta has?
Are you deaf?
I'm listening to you and I watched the game too.
Stop talking. Listen to what I just said. When he wasn't getting pressured, he was missing wide open.
Yeah. So blame his bad game against his own fucking personal mind, not giving any credit to Atlanta.
I'm not saying that he didn't get any pressure on him. I'm saying that he was missing throws when he had pressure or when he didn't have pressure on him.
Okay, and if you're doing that to it, okay, but the way you're presenting Atlanta, for Josh Allen to be that scared of Atlanta, that is apparently worse than Carolina to you.
I didn't say their defense was worse.
Yep, but you said you literally just said Carolina's better. We can rewind this 5 minutes.
I said they're a better team.
Yeah,
I said they have a better defense.
So overall, you're saying that Carolina is better than Atlanta when you say they have a better team.
If I say that they're a better team.
How am I wrong?
If I say they're a better team, how does that automatically say I'm saying they have a better defense?
Because you're saying they're a better team.
So that
what else more do you have to say?
Okay, if I think
I think their offense is better, but not their special teams, so their defense is a little bit worse.
No, because you can say that you think the fucking Chargers are better than the Browns.
But
that doesn't mean that I'm not saying you did. You should say that. The Chargers are better than the Browns. But that means that you're saying that if you're saying your logic that you're talking about right now, you would be saying that the Chargers have a better defense than the Browns, which they do not.
I'm not.
That's what you just said to
No,
me
it's
about the
not.
Panthers.
You're stretching it way too far. That's
How?
not. That's not.
How is that not what you
We're
just
going to
said?
spend way too much time on this when we need to talk about the rest of the fucking 1 o'clock games. But we'll let everybody else decide because we have thousands of viewers.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Detroit. I don't think that
JJ
changes.
McCarthy's going to get murdered.
I don't think that changes because Detroit's D line is going to absolutely fuck up JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, it's not going to be a good game, probably. JJ McCarthy is not good.
And I hope he is because I was very high on him beginning of the season. Yeah. And Drake May. I was very high on Drake May as well.
I also was.
No, you were not. Not as high as me. I have the clip saved. I will show you it. I think Drake May was going to be a top 3 quarterback, and I said that in preseason. You
did not say he was going to be a top 3 quarterback in the league.
Not in the league.
You were just talking about the sophomore classes, which was 6 quarterbacks.
And he's number 1.
And you said top 3 out of 6 quarterbacks.
But he is good. So at least I was right on one of them.
I also said he was third because I said.
But Jaden McCarthy hasn't even played.
I said Jaden Daniels. I said Bo Nix, and then I said Drake May.
Yeah.
And then we both had
both of them
Caleb down there.
But
Jaden Daniels ain't played.
I know. He can't.
He's hurt every other week.
Yeah. But yeah, Detroit definitely takes this. I'd say minus 8.5 is fair. I'd probably put it to minus 10.5 to be honest with you.
20.
Yeah, Detroit's just way too good. Minnesota has no offense.
Is looking bad recently.
And their offense is not looking great.
It's not going to look good when JJ goes out there.
Ever since the game against Cincinnati, they have not looked the same.
Well, also because Carson Wentz last week was playing with the fucking torn labrum.
Yeah, so I mean,
and then he kept getting hurt and in the middle of the game and still playing because they didn't want to put in fucking whoever the fuck their backup is, Max Boserman.
Yeah, Max Brosmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit should take it. We've seen other upsets, but like the Cleveland beating Green Bay.
Unless JJ McCarthy comes out and turns into fucking Tom Brady. I don't think they're.
Which I hope. I mean, it would help me, my credibility. Chicago, Cincinnati.
I think we're losing.
You think? I don't think Chicago's that crazy good on offense.
They're not.
Rome Odunze is. And I think DJ Moore being healthy helps.
They're gonna have DJ Moore,
Rome Odunze, Luther Burden.
Luther Burden's out.
Oh.
No DeAndre Swift, but Monongai's good. Like he's been showing that he's decent.
Yeah, but DeAndre Swift has looked really good recently.
And I bet
that does hurt.
And I also bet you that Kyle Monongai's gonna look just as good this week because they have Ben Johnson as their head coach.
Well, it's just the Bengals defense. They just don't know how to stop anybody when it comes to rush defense.
No, they don't know how to stop anybody in any.
Yeah.
They gave up 38 points to the Jets with no Garrett Wilson.
Well, they gave up 120 yards with Jalen Warren too.
They also let Breece Hall throw the game-winning touchdown.
That was Jalen Warren's career high. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But I do take the opposite approach. But I think it matters though if Joe Flacco is playing or not. I don't know if it's confirmed or not.
Questionable, I think right now.
I think if Jake Browning does start, it's definitely a loss. But I think if Joe Flacco does start, it's still going to be a win because once again, I may be biased. I think home field advantage matters. And when you're playing a team like the Bears who are 4-3 and you got home field advantage, I think that plays a big part. So if Joe Flacco starts, I think the Bengals win because home field. And I will give the Bengals this, especially when I was at the Steelers game. There was not a lot of terrible towels around.
That game. Now that the Bengals were good recently, that's why.
Yeah.
I used to go to games, and I went to a game in high school where we played Seattle, and we overcame a 17-point deficit to beat them. It was Legion of Boom Seattle. And there was probably 50% Seahawks fans there.
Well, me and Emily went to a game years ago where you guys played the Buccaneers. And they started Ryan Fitzpatrick at halftime. And there was more Fitzpatrick chants than there were Bengals chants.
Yeah. And it's funny, too.
But that was also 2019.
Because nowadays, if you see the Bengals on, this even happened in Pittsburgh. You can say it didn't, but it did. That you'll hear Bengals fans actually chanting at other stadiums. Because when T Higgins was catching balls, you hear people go, T, because they do that every time he catches the ball.
Yeah.
And before the Bengals were, when they had Dalton and they weren't that good and they would we'll make the playoffs. We're going to lose, obviously, in the first round, whatever. None of that should happen, ever.
I think they stole that from the Heath Miller chant,
Every team does that to everybody. You guys literally go, Muth, every time he touches.
Yeah, but we started it with Heath Miller.
I bet you didn't, and I bet you it was probably some random motherfucker. So you're definitely wrong.
Rams Saints might be a 20-point victory for the Rams because the Saints.
I don't know. The Rams have been kind of like on and off. But
No.
Puka's
They
playing.
literally
No,
just started a quarterback.
Puka's playing this week. Never mind.
And the Saints just named
Tyler Show
as their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
And you're playing against the Rams in week 1.
Yeah, but
as
they're
a starter.
But the bad part of the Rams defense is the back end of it.
I don't give a fuck. The Saints are 1-7. They look terrible.
Agreed.
I don't. They literally does not matter. Tom Brady could come in and he could not save this franchise.
I disagree with that, but
well, they do have the offensive weapons, but they're getting rid of them.
Some of them,
but they're getting rid of them.
Who?
They said Olave and Rashid will be more likely on the move.
Yeah,
I mean that makes sense if you're 1-7. Olave is due money next year. Rashid Shaheed, you only paid him for 3 years. This is his year, so
I mean he's been playing good too.
He is, but you're 1-7.
Yeah,
so I don't.
What happens when you
and that's fine.
Don't have a quarterback because you thought.
But that's probably the more smart move, like the Panthers, who believe that they are good, but they're not. The Jags, Raiders. Do we see Gentry getting a 100-yard game? Travis Hunter on the IR as well. So do we see a Parker Washington legacy game? Yes.
I think this is going to be a throw the fuck out of the ball game to Brian Thomas Jr.
You would hope.
And I'm still not starting him.
Well, Travis, you need to now with Travis Hunter out.
You know why I'm not starting him? Because Michael Pittman's like the number 4 wide receiver in fantasy football, so I'm starting him.
Oh, well, I mean,
and my
Michael
other receivers,
that's fine.
And he's been playing unreal the last couple weeks.
Well, 2 weeks.
Like 3.
No, I have him in fantasy.
So do I.
He has not been good for 3 straight weeks.
Yes, he has.
Pull it up right now. Go ahead, pull it up. What did he do 3 weeks ago? Go ahead. We'll wait, actually. We'll wait. Because I have him too. He acts like I don't have
20, 15, and 23.
Okay, then
yeah.
Okay, week before. What was the week before?
14.
All right, good.
And then the first 4 weeks is when he was bad.
Yeah. Well, that happens when you realize that. So you're 1-2.
No, I actually just went up 1.
So that happens
4 weeks.
That happens when you realize you actually have a receiver to throw the fucking ball to.
Well,
and then you start doing it.
The thing is the Jaguars do throw it right down the field. He just
doesn't catch it. Yeah.
Because he turned into Quentin Johnson.
I think week 3 he had like 11 targets and he caught 3.
Yeah.
So
it's lovely. I mean, Trevor Lawrence also doesn't look amazing.
But you were very highly on Trevor Lawrence to start the season, were you not?
I agree.
I was the exact opposite.
They're also not playing bad.
And I kept saying this is the year. You've got to move on for Trevor Lawrence.
Even though they just signed him to a big deal like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Okay, then you're going to literally be a 9-win, 10-win
play. So they're going to
9-win, 10-win team for the next 4 years. So, great.
Yeah, so
good job.
Let's trade Trevor Lawrence and have fucking $50 million in dead cap.
You could trade Trevor Lawrence, get a fuck ton of draft picks. Yes, you would for Trevor Lawrence?
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No,
yes, you would.
Not with how he's playing and the contract.
It doesn't matter. Look at his age. People are going to realize that he's worth something. They're going to give him picks.
They're not.
If they decide to move on.
They're not going to trade him.
No. They should have just kept Gardner Minshew. No. Kansas City at Buffalo.
Game of the week. Maybe.
Kansas City looks good.
I think Kansas City might beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, Kansas City looks good. I know Buffalo finally got over their 2 losing streak.
And speaking of which, Josh Allen didn't even play good last week.
No.
James Cook just had 230 yards.
No, but if we look at Josh Allen, most of the time he does not do well in the first half of the season. ESPN literally just did a whole segment about this yesterday morning because I watched it because my work is so boring sometimes. Love you, Gary. And I watched Gary watch ESPN in his office. I wish I could just step in and watch it with him. But he knows because he's a big Buffalo fan. So we talk about football all the time. He is just like Pittsburgh. They're a second half team every year. They're a second half team. Josh Allen is definitely a second half season. Yeah, but Josh Allen, if you look at his stats for the last 4 years, every single year he does twice.
In general are just good.
Yes, but we're talking about Josh Allen individually. We're not talking about the Bills. We're talking about Josh Allen. And for the last 4 years alone, he's nearly doubled his touchdown to interception ratio in the second half of the season. So I'm not worried about Josh Allen.
I don't think that's gonna happen. They ain't got the receivers for it.
Okay, but if you look at their schedule though, they've played the hardest teams so far in the first half of their schedule. They will have a cakewalk to end the season. So if Josh Allen can't recover from that, then yeah, it is a bad year for Josh Allen. But the
I'm not saying
schedule
that I think he's
opens
gonna
up
have a
after.
bad year. I just think he's been playing bad.
But the schedule opens up for Buffalo after Kansas City. They play a lot less good teams. Josh Allen historically the last 4 years plays better in the second half of the season.
Mm.
I Buffalo will be fine, but they lose this week because
They for
Kansas
sure.
City.
There's no way they win.
Well, Kansas City has won 3 in a row, have they not?
I think
Correct.
3 or 4. I know it's 3. I think they didn't start winning.
And then Rashee Rice healthy.
Yeah, receiver. They're literally just
Literally the only
they're giving him the ball like we got to make up for the time.
the only person that's hurt is Pacheco, and he's not even doing anything anyways. You're not missing an offensive weapon.
I mean,
That's why I picked him Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to start him in fantasy over Alvin Kamara finally. You know, Kamara started like 8 straight weeks.
Dude, they definitely have a hard schedule. They have a harder schedule the rest of the year.
No, they don't. They play
Kansas City, Miami is bad. Tampa, Houston. Houston's defense is really good. Pittsburgh's a decently good team. Bengals are shit. New England, Cleveland's defense is good. Philadelphia and the Jets.
That's really not bad compared to a lot of the other AFC teams that got to play.
The worst schedule is the Chiefs.
Yes,
their schedule's hard as fuck the whole season.
And thankfully, thank God,
and they're going to
because
win.
the last two,
they're probably going to win 12 games.
Yeah, because the 2 years that they won the Super Bowl is a fuck. I don't care. It is bullshit when you have a Super Bowl winner that has the easiest strength of schedule the following season. And that happened twice.
Well, that's
for the
probably
Kansas City
part
Chiefs.
of it's also
twice.
Yeah, but part of it's probably because they have to cycle the schedule.
Yeah, but I mean, well, UTEP. I know we can talk about this. UTEP did
that was
full,
like 4 weeks ago.
Yes, but from their study ranged from 2015 to 2023.
Yeah, the Chiefs were getting a lot of favorable calls.
Yes. So, fuck the Chiefs, dude. Fucking hate them.
Wait. How the fuck is that?
What?
The Sunday night game.
Probably because they don't want to like flex games out.
And how is that they can't flex games out yet? How is that the Monday night?
I think because Marvin Harrison.
That should be Sunday night. For sure.
I don't know why they would never put that Sunday night.
I know why. Because Tony Romo's calling that game.
Oh, he's got.
That's gonna be
go to bed.
Terrible. He's gonna be sitting there like, I don't know who to talk about. I love them both. This is gonna be fucking terrible.
Yeah, well, I think Seattle probably.
I mean, there's not any games really.
I'm honestly surprised that the Seattle's only -3 because Seattle looks great.
But I think they're probably -3 because I think Jaden Daniels might be playing this week.
And who cares? Has the Commanders' offense looked that unstoppable these last 2 weeks? No,
he didn't play last week.
Okay, 3 weeks because he played 1 week.
I mean, I feel like it's
kind
of hard for him to get a rhythm when he's hurt every other week.
Yeah, but how do you have Seattle at -3? I'd have him at -7.5 probably. Playing against the Commanders with Jaden Daniels has only played 2 games all season,
and their defense is terrible. Their defense is really bad.
Yeah.
Like Seattle, I
definitely take Seattle on that.
They're probably winning by 2 scores.
Well, their offense is unreal.
Well, no, Jackson Smith and Jig was unreal. Everything else about their offense is not that good.
Their running back split's good.
There's been like multiple games this year where neither one of them went over 30 yards.
Oh, well then fuck them. I'm so glad I didn't draft Kenneth Walker this year.
Guess who I have though?
Kenneth Walker?
Charbonnet.
Oh.
Mr. Vulture himself. Comes in and takes all the touchdowns. Doesn't get any more yards, but he gets all the touchdowns.
But don't you have him on his bench like last week?
I did last week and he had 2 touchdowns.
So yeah,
but I guess what I'm doing this week.
Starting him?
Yeah, because Rashad White and Bucky Irvin are on a bye. So, but yeah.
Yeah, Bucky Irvin needs to fucking pick it up.
I heard that he might be out for the season, and they're just not saying it yet.
Well, they're going to get fined a lot of money.
He's got a foot injury. Well,
they will get fined a lot of money if that's the case.
It pisses me off because he should be on IR if anything. He's been out for fucking 6 weeks.
They will literally probably pay half his salary in fees if they don't report him to IR. Yes, they would. See, the 49ers got fined $2 million for CMC last season. So you don't think that if Bucky Irvin's doing the same thing,
just did that shit with Lamar.
Okay,
and they got fined $100,000.
But I'm talking about 49ers last season.
I don't believe they got fined $2 million. That's steep.
All right, look it up.
The Dolphins got fined like $3 million the year when they were found to be tanking.
Go ahead, look it up. Arizona getting their ass beat. I think Dallas offense.
That's just because their offense, yeah, and Kyler's also playing.
Yeah, I think Dallas actually has a good offense with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense just sucks. They're bad on defense this year. Are they not?
Who? The Cowboys?
Yes.
But I think, which I mean, I don't think it really matters too much, but Diggs has been uh, hurt
Not great.
as well.
Yeah. Baltimore does. We probably should have talked about this first. Honestly, I don't know why we didn't. You know. Hello.
It doesn't say that they got fined anywhere.
All right. Well, we'll look it up after the episode. Don't take 3 minutes looking it
They just said McCaffrey got fined.
up.
And it was like
I don't know. It
was like $23,000. I was like,
I don't know how
what?
you find McCaffrey and not the team.
I looked up 49ers fined for Christian McCaffrey injury, and it said McCaffrey fined $23,000. Like, okay, thanks, I
I
guess.
don't think that's right. I mean, it probably
Yeah,
is right.
but anyways, yeah, Cowboys probably are gonna win pretty bad because of how bad Arizona is.
yeah. But I'm talking about the Ravens and Dolphins.
Why didn't we talk about that already?
That's
We
literally
probably
what I
should.
just said.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
I literally just said that.
We
We
can
probably should have talked about that first. What I said.
Well, we did start at the top, and it's at the bottom,
Yeah, whatever.
and we'll talk about it.
Baltimore, yeah, they won, but honestly,
well, also,
it's Miami,
it also Lamar plays unreal every time he plays the Dolphins.
and it's Miami, correct?
I agree, but
Okay, but Carolina beat Miami, and you try to use that against your argument.
And the Falcons just lost 34-6 to him the week before.
That was okay. I'm just bringing it up.
But anyways, what I was going to say is Lamar never played bad against Miami. He has 2 perfect passer rating games against him. So
I don't know who you're afraid of on that defense, though.
on Miami or on Baltimore,
Miami. Chop Robinson went to the locker room at halftime.
Bradley Chubb's kind of washed.
He's 30, 29. He's
so
good, but
that Siler dude, he's
Jalen Phillips
just had a breakout,
and then Jalen Phillips had
he's always hurt.
Yeah, and he has 0 pressures. Or was he?
No, he almost tackled Lamar. He almost sacked Lamar, and Lamar threw it up, and Isaiah likely caught it for like 36 yards.
Makes sense.
But yeah,
they're
I think the Ravens are gonna be fine probably, and they're probably gonna come back, and they'll either
their next 3 weeks are cake. So they got the Jets.
I mean, they already played their hard games.
Yeah, they just lost all of them.
I don't disagree with that. They did,
but they don't. They historically, since Lamar's been on the team with the Ravens, they do not play Pittsburgh well at all. He has 2 wins.
They also
all
have to
time.
They also have to play the Browns again, and they have to play the Bengals.
And they do not play the Browns well.
That's
and
3 wins. They play the Bengals twice in the Browns.
The Bengals and the Ravens are always a 1-score game. The last 2 years they have been, because it's just it's just a touchdown game. Sure.
Exactly.
But when you play Joe Flacco, he actually throws the ball to Jamar Chase.
Against the Ravens?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, dude, Joe Flacco might go off, though.
Oh, when Flacco when Burrow comes back, if he's going to come back.
Well, that's the second.
Yeah.
He's got to play.
If he comes back.
He's got to play.
Yes, if he comes back.
He's not going to come back. Because we're not going to be in the playoffs.
I wouldn't either.
Well, if we were in the playoffs, he would come back.
Even if you're a wild card, I probably wouldn't come back.
If we are on the verge of making playoffs, he will play.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Glass Burrow, what we call him around here.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is what it is.
Glass offense, not offensive line, front office.
Well, let's be honest. They should have a Super Bowl win, but refs favored
LA, yeah.
And it's in LA.
But they also gave us a touchdown. So
yeah, but that whole entire game was bullshit. As a Steelers fan,
we also could have scored if we had a decent line on the last play of the game.
I know. But as literally as a Steelers fan, there's no way you don't call that shit in the first half, and you call it against the Bengals in the second half, in the fourth quarter.
I know.
That's bullshit. And all my parlays were on the Bengals winning that game. So, but as much as the Steelers are kind of, sucking dick right now, the defense just looks so bad. So maybe Kyle Duggar is.
You literally just went off of Yahoo Sports and typed in Yahoo Sports.
Wait. Obviously, Pacers could be off to a better start. Losing by 20 to Atlanta, and in their first 5 games, I thought maybe this would be the game to win.
Oh, they're losing by 20 now? When I told you they're losing by 2.
It doesn't matter. The Pacers have three starters out.
And the Celtics are about to get came back.
The Pacers have 3 starters out, and that's not including Tyrese Halliburton. Okay. Just signed Mac McClung to a 3-year deal.
Crazy.
I love it though. Honestly, I love it. He
Maybe to watch because
he
it'd be
played
fun to
good.
watch.
He played good his first game. So we'll see how he does throughout. Now, obviously, I want the Pacers to make at least the wild or play-in tournament. I still love to see my team play in the postseason.
I think
This would
without
be the
Tyrese,
best
it's gonna be
year.
hard, though.
This would be the best year to be bad. Let Tyrese sit the whole year. Come back healthy.
Obviously, it's the best year if you don't have your best player.
Yeah. So come back healthy.
You're losing this game, and you're definitely losing that game.
Well, we literally Andrew Nemhard really fucked his shoulder.
He
I don't know
also
how
really
long.
fucked me.
Yes, he fucked me too. I don't know. FanDuel, I guess, disappeared with their
No, theirs is
injury
only
protection.
theirs is only the first quarter. He played 60 minutes.
Oh my god, yeah, fuck them.
DraftKings is a full half.
Fuck them. But Andrew Nemhard out. Neesmith is dealing with a knee injury, and Isaiah Jackson has been day to day. So when you're starting Jay Huff, Ray J. Dennis,
Jay Huff's looked decent though.
he has. But do we think do we think Jay Huff?
He might be the next Miles Turner.
No, he's not.
You never know.
Not even close.
But I did talk about this on the last one. I want to hear your opinion about it. Like the one you weren't here for. What do you think is going on in sports with all the injuries? Because in basketball,
I think what's happening.
LeBron, Luka, Anthony Edwards is now hurt.
I think
Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton.
I think what's happening is you let all these players that have been in the pros for probably 2 years. You don't expect them to come in for training camp. You don't expect them to come in for off-season workouts. You just let them go because they're at a status that's above just a normal starting player. Then when all those players take the times during the offseason to not rest, not practice, not get ready for the season, I think that's what fucks players.
But that's why they have the preseason.
Yeah, but they do not make every preseason mandatory for a certain amount of players on the team. They do not.
I mean,
they do not.
Who it is.
But if we're talking about those players that you just mentioned, did they play
Luka fucking lost 30 pounds in offseason.
But did he play every preseason game?
Probably not every one.
I think that matters a lot when you're just working out in the preseason, or when you are working out during the offseason. You don't play a single preseason game, and then you're ready to try and go week 1 of the regular season. Your muscles are going to get strained. Fuck.
Bases loaded.
Damn. We want the Blue Jays to win.
They intentionally walked the Tiny, and then Will Smith hit a double.
Oh God! But I really do think, when you have players on a team that are at a status, which every team has those players at a status, and you don't make them report for off season. Most of the teams, most of the team, like the Pelicans, everybody needs to report. Everybody.
Yeah, because I am the fat ass.
I mean, just everybody needs a report.
The Wizards?
But I think that matters a lot when you give these players leeway into like not come to off-season workouts, and then in week 1 you need them to be 100%, and then they be 100%, then they get injured.
You see videos of them like practicing and
okay, we're going 2 different ways with this.
Yeah, we are. Like practicing and doing shit like even if it's like at their own gym or whatever.
Yeah, but that's different than a fucking full team scrimmage at the practice facility, getting ready for week 1.
You do know that the training camp is like mandatory, right?
Yeah, but not for every player. Not for every player.
Indeed it is.
Jokic didn't have to go to training camp. He was literally riding a horse the first day of training camp.
They probably.
But I'm just saying. I'm not using Jokic as an example. I'm using his status as an example.
If I had Jokic on my team, I'd say you do whatever the fuck.
I would too.
If I had LeBron, if I had Luka, if I had Anthony Edwards, I'm saying you do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't
as long
disagree.
As you come here and you're ready to play.
I do not disagree, but I feel like that is what leads to injuries when you're not getting these players. I don't care if you've been in the NBA for 10 years, 15 years.
But you're saying that like
essential.
You think Luka wasn't working on offseason. He literally lost 30 pounds.
I don't disagree. I think he worked hard towards the offseason, but I think when it comes to preseason, just like Joe Burrow and the Bengals, when he doesn't participate in training camp,
but he did this year.
Drills. Yeah, okay. But we look at the last 3 seasons. Look at the last 3 seasons.
Okay, but he was hurt. He never didn't go because he didn't go.
Okay. Let's go to the fucking year he got drafted then. And then fast forward from that. Every
year
he
got drafted was COVID.
Okay, and then every year you guys start slow, do you not?
But it's not.
And how many years did Joe Burrow?
It's not there. It's not because he's not going to practice on purpose. He's not going to practice or he's not going to practice because he's hurt or he has something happen.
All I'm saying is Big Ben one year after the Steelers started 0-3, he said, "You know what? Next year I will come to training camp and I will play in preseason." And you know what happened?
Joe Burrow.
And you know what happened?
The first year Joe Burrow was able to.
The year that Big Ben actually played in preseason and training camp, we started 3-1 in the first 4 weeks of the year.
And we started off 2-1 this year because this is the first year Joe Burrow actually could fucking practice and do the preseason.
Yes, but historically, the last 4 years, have you guys started off strong? No,
because he wasn't able to do anything.
4 years in a row?
Yes,
he can't even throw a fucking football.
He literally ripped his wrist in half. He had an I think it was like an appendectomy or something, or something. I think something like that.
It's probably trade him.
And
then
he tore his ACL twice, or once.
It's probably trade him.
Yeah, trade him. We're gonna trade the dude from Cincinnati that actually wants to stay here. And when he plays, he's like the best quarterback in the league.
I mean, yeah, obviously you want him to stay because you're paying 55% of your salary cap to 3 players. So
yeah, but we also don't fucking pay to get linemen. So
you can't because you're paying more than half your salary to 3 players on offense.
We also are paying like one of the highest fucking defenses in the league, and they're fucking all garbage.
Oh, you're paying Trey Hendrickson.
No, if you look at our front, I think it might have been last year, not this year.
Yeah, because Ken Taylor-Britt's only a $3 million cap hit this year.
That's because Ken Taylor-Britt's ass, and he's on a rookie contract.
Okay, then who else are you naming?
Dude, that's exactly. They fucking were paying people that they don't need to be paying, and people are like requesting trades, like McKinley Jackson just did, even though he doesn't fucking play.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a fuck?
But the reason that he probably is requesting trades because we're playing bad, and they're still not going to play other people to try other shit out.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to be there either.
Well, you're probably pretty limited on what you can put on what you can pay anybody going forward because you're paying 55% 3 players.
Dude, every team is doing that.
I don't think every team is. I think like 3 or 4 teams are. Philly is, yes. But they're paying their 4 players less than what the Bengals are for their 3. Yeah, because you guys got to get better at negotiation.
Yeah, but you know why? Because fucking dipshit retard. I can't say that. Sorry, dipshit fucking dipshit Mike Brown. Dipshit Mike Brown. Mike Brown. He fucking waited to sign Joe Burrow, and he waited to sign Jamar, like a whole year.
Yeah, I mean that's his fault. Jamar Chase is a triple crown. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but Jamar wants a deal the year before, and we wait a year to sign him, and we have to pay him like extra fucking $15 million.
Oh shit!
And we have to pay him extra $15 million.
I mean, he deserves that anyways. But
I agree.
He would have saved money if you paid him before the Triple Crown season.
But we did pay him before the Triple Crown season.
Oh, midway through it.
No, wait, was it last year?
Yes, it was.
Was it this offseason?
Yes, this offseason. Yes, it was. Because you paid T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and
we didn't pay T. Higgins this offseason. We paid him last year. Because this is rookie deal. He was drafted the year before. But either way, what are you doing?
$2025 this year. He signed a 4-year, $115 million extension in March of 2025. So it was this year. That's what I'm saying. So this year you've decided to put more than half your salary cap on 3 players. Yes, Burrow was the year before.
That's what I'm saying of.
$115 million guaranteed to your wide receiver 2 is a little high.
But he would also be a wide receiver 1 on like fucking probably 10, 15.
So then maybe you need to cut your losses and fix that with defense.
They're not. The problem.
Your offense would be okay,
no,
but
part
you
of our
cannot.
Problem, Max, is that we fucking draft dog shit players on defense. We drafted a dude that had 4.5 sacks in college to be an edge rusher.
And what did you say on draft night? What did you say on draft night?
I was pissed. What do you mean?
But you said
go ask Max.
His physical comparisons are to Myles Garrett. And me and Cyril were saying he has 4 sacks.
I never in my life said that I liked that draft pick. I guarantee you.
Probably not in the first round.
I didn't like it the whole time. I said I wanted us to draft Malachi Starks.
You could have drafted him in the 3rd round, probably.
I said to draft Malachi Starks. I wanted like a defensive back-end player because I know our fucking D-line's not going to be good either way.
Well.
And it's not still. And we had drafted a dude in the 1st round that had 4.5 sacks in college. And his pass rush I'm going to run into their chest and try and overpower them.
And he didn't even want to sign and play for you guys.
Yeah, because fucking he's an idiot.
And now, honestly, you should have never even signed that motherfucker at this point.
Oh, we should have because we fucking drafted him, but they're fucking stupid.
He has, like, literally zero contributions to be worth.
Contributions? What are you, fucking glow rider?
Nah, I'm a little drunk.
Or
He has
glow rider?
He has zero contributions to being a number one fucking or first round pick. There's absolutely nothing that makes him.
You're telling me stuff I already know. I watch him every week. He's ass.
Well, that's the episode. Blue Jays, hopefully you come out and win. Not looking great right now.
They're losing 3-0.
Great. Would love Vladdy to get a ring.
I don't even care about that. I just don't want the Dodgers to win.
I like Vladdy a lot.
I like Vladdy too, but I just don't want the Dodgers to win. I don't care if it's fucking.
I like Shohei.
I like Shohei, but I also just don't want the Dodgers to win.
That's fair. I don't want them to win either.
And you know what's going to happen next year or 2
like
years?
Shohei.
Or no, like in 3 or 4 years probably.
Paul Skeens
is going to be on the Yankees or the Dodgers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you ain't going to get around that. Just like when they have Francisco Liriano or Garrett Cole. That was obviously a 3-year rental. And they missed their window with Andrew McCutchen and Gregory.
Francisco.
That was the unit for the Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
When they were in the playoffs,
they had
McCutchen.
They also had
Sterling Marte.
They had Garrett Cole. They had fucking AJ Burnett.
Yes. That's the only window that they
Chris
have
Archer,
ever had.
Traded,
Chris Archer was like first year pro. That
they also traded him to Tampa and then got him back after he was playing like shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh no, that was the other way around. They traded.
They traded for Chris Archer.
Yeah, they traded him when he was playing good.
Yes.
And then he went to Pittsburgh, was playing like
ass, and they traded him back.
Trade him back, and then he starts playing good again.
Yeah. But yeah, Pittsburgh Pirates. That has definitely been their only window to probably win.
Well, they also probably have the worst owner maybe in sports.
Yeah.
Like
them in Cincinnati could go 1-2 probably.
No, theirs is worse.
No, the only good contract we've ever done is Joey Votto. And that's just to give him money to stay because he's been here for 10 years. I don't disagree,
but they've always been bad. We
wouldn't even pay Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips, when he left, was like 35.
Okay, well, they didn't pay him a lot. Thank God Brandon Phillips was at home, loved the city.
Okay, but what I'm saying is we've actually been good before.
Yes.
Pittsburgh has not really ever been good. Their last good player was probably like that actually
McCutchen.
Stayed there was not even him. I was going to say Hogness Wagner. that actually McCutchen. Stayed there.
McCutchen went back.
Yeah, but he went back.
After,
and he had an MVP season and then played like shit.
But he only played 3 years in Philly and then went back. That's not that bad.
I think he played a couple. He played for Milwaukee too.
Well, like 1 year, yeah.
But yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not baseball season anymore because nobody gives a fuck about the Dodgers.
No, nobody gives a fuck about you either.
And the Reds suck. So.
Yeah, and the Bengals suck.
Yeah, and the Steelers are gonna be fucking 4-4 this week.
You'd be surprised. Actually, I would be surprised
if they're fucking 5. If they're 5-3 after this week, I will be.
I will be very shocked.
Also, we should be maybe doing a little special episode tomorrow, and also gonna be streaming us watching the
and Pacers are only down by 17 right now.
Only 17. It's impressive. But yeah, we should be doing a stream of us watching the UC game and also us getting drunk.
And by the way, there's people at work, and I know they watch this podcast because they come up and tell me, all you motherfuckers that have been saying for the last 5 weeks that Tyrese is not a great player, take a look at the regular season, look at what we were doing, and then you come back to me on Monday. Yes. They literally said he's not that great of a regular season player or playoff player. And I said, he's literally the only reason why we made it to the finals.
Literally.
He's the only reason why we made it to the playoffs.
Like, he's not your best scorer, but he's your best player.
So you guys can all look at this podcast, look at our score, and I want you to tell me on Monday that Tyrese Halliburton is not one of...
He's your best player. He's just not your best scorer.
And he's the most valuable to the team.
Yeah,
he's not a
he's literally
MVP, but he is the piece to the Pacers.
The only pure point.
So all of you that talk shit to me this past week about the Pacers, I just want you to know I've told you were wrong, and you are wrong. I'm talking to you, Nick, and Robert, and Jeremy. So I'll see you on Monday because you motherfuckers be listening. But yeah, that's it.
Yep, that'll be it. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
And
wait, what are you for Halloween?
Forsberg.
Oh, okay.
/ Push Icy.
I'm Gimli.
But also you said you're not. You said you're fucking all of Lord of the Rings. But that should be it. Go to oneparlay.com.
You'll see a little parlay posted tomorrow. Make sure you use our
Now you
promo
have to
code.
finish it.
What?
Finish the.
Make sure you use the promo code JMP. You'll see a parlay posted from us tomorrow. Obviously, UC's got a huge game this weekend.
And if they don't win, I'll be dead.
UC is away at Utah. Sorsby has, like we mentioned in the beginning of the episode, one of the best college quarterbacks
Speaking
this
of which,
year.
though, if we win this game, if we don't move
Could
up
be
at least
playoffs.
4 spots.
Could be playoffs.
There's 2 websites that predicted us to go to playoffs.
Yeah.
To play Oregon, one of them, and one of them was to play Miami.
CBS Sports was one of them, too. I don't know if you saw that.
And then the other ones were, we're going to go to the Pop-Tart Bowl and play Louisville.
No, we don't need that. We need playoffs.
I'll take some free Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah. Yeah. Hopefully Pittsburgh's 5-3 after Sunday. Probably not.
No.
It's all right.
Bengals will be 3-6, though.
Still be
3-6, I think.
Hey, still be first in the AFC North.
Is it 3-6? We're 3-4 right now, right?
3-5.
Right now we're 3-5? Oh, so yeah. So we'll be 3-6, yeah. Sweet.
Steelers be 4-4, first in the AFC North.
Impressive.
All right. See ya.
Deuces.